the wrong headline. Or put the Cash App because we're poor. We need some of that ongoing money. We need some of that. We need some of that Super Mario coin, them Sonic rings. That
The
what's,
let's
what's our
see
currency?
Money.
the pellets from Pac-Man.
Pellets,
Pack dots.
Pac-Man, the
Or
super
pack,
pellets.
yeah, pack dots.
All right, so welcome to another episode of the G5E podcast. It is Monday, August 29, 2022. This is episode 9, I believe. I think I forgot to change the number, but whatever.
We lost count.
We lost count. No, I know it's episode 9. No, I did change it. Never mind. Oh, I'm smarter than the average man.
You're smarter than the average bear.
All right, joining us as always is the host of the most man with the plan, the Ayatollah rock and roller, Jace. He has the face that will mace you in the face.
Trying face with
We
face.
can't hear you, Jace. Once again, you're silent. We don't know
Fuck
what you're
you.
saying shit. You're quiet. Completely quiet. And also joining us is the next big thing, the people's champion, the Texas gaming hedgehog himself, Keyblade Sonic. What's up, princess? What's up? You want to come hang out with Daddy? Should have locked my door.
Oh.
A tiny human.
I thought those were bunny.
Hey, look, who's that?
I thought those were bunny ears.
Look, who's that? Say hi. Say hi. It's my friends. Daddy don't have friends.
That's okay. How come you don't want us, Jace?
Did you disconnect my headset? I can't hear anybody.
Jace, how come he don't want us, man?
Oh, she turned down my volume by mistake. Sorry, guys.
Nah, you're fine.
Then, yeah, friends? Yeah?
How many of us have them?
Friends? Mm-hmm. All right, Sonic, what we got on the skinny today?
Okay, so they're very quick. So obviously they're the skinny. So so most people don't know, like, the last few weeks. I don't know if you guys anyone out there who is still looking for a PlayStation 5 out there. Well, just letting you know that just ahead of time, just letting you know it's not happening here in the US. It's not going to affect here in the US, but other parts of the country or other parts of the world will be affected by this. So Sony announced that due to a lot of prices and all that stuff, they will actually be increasing the price of the PlayStation 5. Some countries will be on range between an extra $50 to $100 in their currency. So just keep that in mind. It's not here in the US, so heads up.
Yeah.
But at this moment, the Xbox Series X, they're not going to increase their price. Nintendo's not increasing their price, and that's one big news. Also, I know right now a lot of people have been talking about the dumpster fire that is Warner Brothers Discovery. I will say there's a little bit of positive news, somewhat. Toonami, which is obviously the Saturday night anime block that's on Adult Swim, they announced they won't be any changes that won't be affected by Warner Brothers Discovery. So a lot of people were getting concerned. They thought, oh, maybe Toonami's going to end. It's going to be shortened. It's going to be toned down or whatever. Right now, it's in current. The producer of Toonami said that there's not going to be any changes right now. So right now, no need to panic. So it's all good. So at least that's something positive coming after this mess of Warner Brothers is doing. I don't know what the hell they're doing right now. And one last news. I found out today recently that it's actually an anniversary of Mafia. I don't know if anybody here has played Mafia, like the Mafia games. 2K announced that they'll be releasing Mafia 4. So Mafia 4 is coming soon. So quite a big announcement, especially with the anniversary of the Mafia series. And that's pretty much all I got for the skinny at the moment. And probably as we go along, maybe there'll be more news to be dropping.
Yeah, it seems to. This year's been shit. Oh God! Now the dog's here. Hey, can you take the dog and can you take Zelda?
Hey, it's a party in there.
It really is. Can you take her, please? I'm live streaming.
It's a party.
All right, go with Uncle Matthew. Go. Here. Get her some. She doesn't want to leave. All right, but take him over there. Everyone's all like, "Oh man, Jesse, this is the worst show you ever had." Yeah, you want to go there? Want to go with Uncle Matthew? Yeah, go open the door. No, not close my door. No, leave it. Just leave it. Just leave it.
And all right, well, as Goku is dealing with little family moving up there.
See,
So we
it's
got
not just family. She's the first official princess of G5E,
there you go.
Zelda. So okay, so yeah, just to get to my point. Do you want to chime in, Zelda? Bad? Sony bad? Yeah? Yeah? Or whatever. Yeah, Sony's kind of making themselves look like shit this year. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah,
When I heard about the price increase, though, everybody was making it sound like, oh my god, it's gonna be $800. It's gonna be
like
$900.
nah, it's just gonna be like $50. But it is kind of concerning because like for that $50, I can get like a game or something like that. You know what I mean? But like especially right now, there's a bundle. It's a PlayStation 5 with Horizon, and that's for $550, which is ironic about it. But it comes with a free game, basically.
You want the
Um,
glasses? Right. I'll give you the glasses, my Roshi glasses. Those are the actual ones that came with the Dragon Ball box thingy. Can you give Daddy back his glasses?
Don't break them.
Okay, thank you. Here, you can have this ruler. Go smack the dog. Hiya. Hiya. Ah, not me. Anyways, dude, I don't know what the hell's going on. And then I was looking at the comments and people were blaming the people that would buy the PlayStation at like $1,000, $900. Like, oh, this is what happens when you go and buy the console from scalpers for $1,000. Sony will see that there is a demand at that price range for the console. So of
No,
course,
not really. It's just like there's been obviously what's going on with the world and all that stuff. I mean, that happens, but unfortunately, it sucks because the fact that it's about to be 2 years since the PS5 came out and all that stuff. You know, it's a shame that it's happening. Meanwhile, Microsoft and Nintendo, they're not right now, currently as it stands, they're not increasing their price. But I'll be frank, it's very inevitable that
close
it
my door.
will.
Take the dog, close my door.
Um, and it's so surreal too because recently I went to a Walmart and I saw that they have the Xbox Series S and the X in their shelves. And it's like, okay, something tells me that Microsoft is like getting a boost in a way. They're starting to catch up in a way. But for me personally, like my personal take is like, okay, so it's happening outside of the US. Most people are thinking, oh, this is gonna happen here in the US. No, the US, the price will still be the same. So relax, everybody.
Yeah, U.S. fans are a little bit more vocal. They'll shit a chicken before they pay an extra $50, which is saying something. Consider the fact that some of us are like, "Fuck it, I'll just pay $700 and get the console."
Right? Yeah.
But it's so fucking stupid. Sony, like, there isn't enough PlayStations to go around, and they're already increasing the fucking price. You know, I was worried too. I was like, God damn it, because I'm gonna get an Xbox. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm getting an Xbox because I have the Game Pass and I have the PlayStation Pass, and so I want to get an Xbox just in case the Fallout games are console exclusive. I know they wouldn't be stupid enough to make Call of Duty exclusive, but Fallout I could see them making exclusive with Elder Scrolls, but I don't give a shit about Elder Scrolls. I never
Right.
gave a shit about Lord of the Rings. I don't give a shit about Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, like I can see that too, because a lot of people are like starting to get because I knew people who had a PS4, they didn't get an Xbox One, they said it was dumb and all that stuff. But once they got to this current generation, they saw Game Pass and they were like fascinated. And also because the whole thing with Microsoft buying Activision, people think, oh, it's going to be exclusive, but I don't know. We'll see what Microsoft's plans will be for Call of Duty when the deal is up with Sony and all that stuff.
Okay, hold on. This chick is hitting me in the face with the ruler. And hiya. No, stop. They're getting okay. So let me see. Let's look at the comments. I've seen ads for that bar. Oh, right, that's one of our subjects for tonight.
Yeah, so there you go. So I was about to wait until we switched gears to the main topic just to bring that comment up.
Yeah, that's our main event. That's our
Yeah.
money draw. Matsuri makes dumbass decisions. We We get the ratings. The ratings bump.
All right, so the comment says, I've seen ads about that bar and posts about that bar. Another AM front, in my opinion. They want to squeeze every penny from people. So if you're wondering what we're talking about, we're talking about the newly opened anime bar that opened. It's literally called the Anime Bar that opened in Sugarland
So
like last Saturday.
fucking original.
Yeah, so we're switching subjects again. I doubt Microsoft will make Call of Duty exclusives. They'll still want to make money. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, they got time to decide what they're going to do best. But if they were wise, just don't make an exclusive. I would not make
Call of Duty, yeah,
too
you missed it
big
where I said Call of Duty is too big, but Fallout, Skyrim,
Doom.
I could
That could be
totally see those
yeah,
being
or like
exclusive.
yeah, and also other Activision stuff too, like
What else do they have besides Call of Duty?
Crash Bandicoot, Spyro.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, Tony Hawk, if they're gonna make another Tony Hawk game. Yeah, that's it. Those would be interesting. So I don't know how that would be. So it's gonna be a wait and see. So we're gonna keep an eye on a lot of things. So keep in mind, Microsoft spent $70 billion on Activision. So and we're watching some ninja action.
Stop. Can you stop? You want to hang out with Daddy? You got to stop hitting him in the face.
Yeah, and like Jay said, PC parts are getting easier to get. Yeah, actually, he's not wrong about that, because if you were to compare like a year or two ago, like a graphics card, like that time was like $500 to get one. Now it's like back to its regular price. It'd be like
I will be one of the few people to admit that I didn't understand. Like, I didn't really get the whole PC craze. Like, oh, you come on, not everyone's gonna get into it. But with my laptop, I was playing the new Ninja Turtles game because it's on Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
It's on Game Pass, and I was playing it, and I was playing with a controller. I don't need a fancy. Yeah, the laptop costs more than the console.
Yeah.
But I can do everything on my laptop. Download music,
Mm-hmm.
watch my YouTube videos, watch Prime, Hulu, Netflix, play games.
Yeah.
Modify the damn games.
Yeah, you could do like a lot on it.
Get on shit posts on Facebook. End up in Facebook jail again.
Back again.
I just got off.
It's like that SpongeBob episode was like, you do the crime, you do the time. Okay, time's up.
Yeah, time's up. But it's the complete opposite. I'm free. All right. Back in.
You're back. But we stole a balloon on Free Balloon Day.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck's going on with Facebook. Literally, like, fuck Facebook. I'm so sick of fucking Facebook.
Yeah, they had no issue allowing Tommy Lee's dick to be shown, but when you bring up something that happened 5 years ago, you get fucking zucked.
Oh, yeah, I especially love when Facebook flags you for something that you posted 7 years ago. Like, I don't remember that.
It's like, I wrote that?
What? That came out of my mouth? That's cray-cray. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. I doubt. Okay, we already read that one. Weaves ain't got no money. That's true. First class marketing. That's okay. So that's the thing. I didn't see any marketing. I didn't see anything. It was only word of mouth, and that could be because Matsuri's got me banned. I'm on their shit list.
Yeah, and also, I actually, it's funny. I forgot about the whole bar thing until I saw it on TikTok. Someone's like, "Oh my god, they're making a bar. It's an anime themed bar called Anime Bar." And I'm like, and then people were like flooding the comments like, "Yeah, you know who owns that, right?" And apparently they had no knowledge about like who owns it.
Yeah, but how many of those people actually give a shit? You know how many people are willing to turn a blind eye? Well, it's anime. We don't have a lot of anime stuff. That's such horseshit nowadays.
Yeah, dude, I just went to an event on Saturday that had that it got rebranded. It used to be just like esports and gaming and all that stuff, and then they decided to add anime stuff to it, and it got a pretty good turnout.
Yeah, I'm not making that joke on the live stream. This is the second to last one.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna leave it in the comment. That's funny. I get it, Pachico, but I'm not saying that in the live stream. Did you use your get out of jail free card? So I got flagged for something I commented today because somebody was like, I said something, and oh my god, how could you say that? Then I got flagged for it. I fucking contested it, and they just like, all right, I guess we can
They're
only
like, oh,
just slide this once. So I'm not currently in Facebook jail, but I was like earlier today, after getting out of it last night. Like literally at midnight, I got out of Facebook jail, and then today, like at 1 in the afternoon, Facebook jail. Like you have been banned for 24 hours. I'm like, bitch.
it's like some Grand Theft Auto level shit. It's like you, it's like you get out of the, it's like you died, you go to the hospital, then you get run over and then die again, and then you're just back in it.
Go play with Ava.
All right, in the comments. So I hope that doesn't happen to the arcades in Dallas Fort Worth, like free play mostly. Love me some Dragon Ball, but slapping anime on something like it's a TGA Fridays is pretty stupid. Is stupid. I mean, yeah, I mean, it kind of is. Like, so we have like an like an anime theme bar. It's not really anime. It's more like an arcade bar. It's called the Cidercade, which we have it in downtown. But there's like a lot of like everyone's trying to do that whole theme, like bar theme. Like they always
Yeah,
try to have a themed bar. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But like,
if they had more than just fucking cider beer, it would be perfect.
yeah, Cidercade.
Their beer, it's cider, but
Yeah,
it
it's just
tastes like shit. Like it is bad. And like okay, so based on obviously I didn't go to this stupid bar. One, I got my kid.
yeah.
I gotta pick her up, put her on camera. Got my child. Say hi, Zelda. Say hi. Say hi.
Aw, she's
Well,
shy.
now you're shy. You slap me in the face.
Which is you just have to let her smack you in the face, then she'll be see.
You want to get down? Oh my god.
I could see the generic name like Toei going all Sue happy like Nintendo, but a bit of thought could have been put into it.
They didn't even put like any thought into the goddamn name, like the anime bar.
Yeah, they could have like named it after an anime or something like that, you know. I feel personally like I'm no businessman or nothing, but I feel like an anime bar, it sounds very generic.
It's kind of like okay. Remember when I was coming up with like that taco truck idea? It was called the Otaco, and it
Yeah.
was like a taco with Goku's face on it and Super Saiyan hair.
Yeah.
That shit was creative. But the anime bar, ooh man, how long did it take y'all to come up with that shitty name?
Yeah, they should have just came up with something like, I don't know, the Matsuri bar. I don't know, that's spitting it out there. You know, that's something easy.
Change it. I'm not watching TV.
We're TV, everybody.
Yeah, it sucks. So put him in a lifeboat. I would not be caught dead on that fucking ship. So I mean, I didn't. So what did we hear so far? Like we heard that they really went all out, and the waitresses, the staff being in skimpy outfits,
Yeah, they were so like I saw
like
some
ass cheeks hanging out the skirt.
no, I've seen like I saw a bit of their like the interior of it. I saw like someone recorded a video of it, and I will say they had those like they have like what you would see like at a ramen place, for example. Like you would see like a lot of anime, you know, murals. You see like a lot of that stuff. And the interior actually looks huge. It actually looks very spacious. But I feel like I'm gonna play devil's advocate here for AM about this shit. But like it looks like they got potential to make put more stuff in it. Like the first thing you walk in, you would see is the Sonic statue right in front of there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you would see like a bunch of TVs, and then you see like a motorcycle. Pretty much stuff they had in their old that
Planet
Lolita
Zero.
store
It's pretty much like Planet Zero, the
with a
Lolita
bar.
store, but with a bar.
They should just call it Planet Zero. That's what
Planet Zero bar. Why? So they can like put a lock and chain on the door that says you are delinquent in rent for like several months.
Yeah, fuck it.
You're being evicted. You can't even take your shit with you. It's my shit now. Honestly, I think this is probably their smartest decision because one, you're going to attract the weaves. Like, first off, I hate to put this out there. Like, I know people are gonna get mad, but do people make like? Who do you think you would make more money off of? Weaves or the non-weaves?
Probably the casual people,
The
because it's like,
casuals.
yeah, because it's a bar, because people would just go for a drink. You know what I mean? Like, say there's like a place you don't like. Oh, it's your first time going to a bar. It's like, oh, you never been to a bar before, and then they someone takes them to that one. They'll most likely be probably attracted to it, just looking around and all that stuff. I think that it's kind of like it's like watching that show Bar Rescue, pretty much. That
Nah, I want that guy to show up and like just fucking cuss out John.
shut it down.
Shut it down. Is she even 18?
There's raw chicken all over the.
Serving food, are they?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm really curious if they actually. You know what? Speaking of that, how the hell are you gonna have a bar and like, hey, check out the menu on the website? The website doesn't even fucking work.
That's $5, sir.
Yeah, every click is $5.
You want the menu? That's $5. Oh, you want a printed menu? That's an extra 5 on top of the 5.
2 with tracking.
Yeah. Get you a tracking number. You're
filler.
literally printing it in front of me. Yeah, I gotta track it from the printer to you. What's up?
Table. I would have called the bar the filler episode. The filler.
Yeah, the filler. I think that sounds better, but that also sounds bad.
Sounds like a bakery, honestly.
I mean, I didn't even bother looking at their fucking website.
I don't know. I got curious, and it just came a website that even.
I know that's why
doesn't even work.
You're here to do all the like frontline grunt work that I refuse to do. Like go on Anime Matsuri's page. I refuse to taint my computer's browser history with Matsuri's bullshit. What are you doing, chick? Where are you going? You want to go play? Okay, let me open the door for you. Thank God. All right, go play.
Website doesn't. Yeah, website
please
doesn't.
Don't tell me you changed your mind.
Oh, it's like the dog thing. Where
Go
like
find Ava. Go find Ava. Ava. Okay. All right. No more getting smacked in the face.
It's like a dog. She's like the dog where it's like, I want to go outside, but when you open the door, they don't want to go outside.
Yeah, for real, just like the dog. The joys of being a parent. You know, it's fun. It's amazing. They grow up fast. But
if Bar Rescue ever does an episode, it's gonna be 5 minutes long.
It's gonna be like, oh my God, have you seen Kitchen Nightmares where Gordon Ramsay went to Amy's baking company?
Yeah,
exactly. Same fucking thing. Denise is gonna blow her shit out of chicken when Gordon Ramsay shows up.
I mean, it's possible.
I don't know. I don't really know anything, and I can't hear my fucking voice for some fucking reason. What the fuck's going on?
Shut it down.
Shut it down. Honestly, I don't know. Like this, when it comes down to Anime Matsuri's business decisions, if they run this bar properly, get all their licenses, don't grab any of the employees' asses.
Yeah, don't be stupid, basically.
Yeah, don't be stupid, dudes. I mean, they could make money off of this. I think this is their first business thing where they could fucking make money, but who knows? Honestly, knowing the fucking dumbass owners.
Yeah, their history doesn't help.
Right. No, it really doesn't. It really fucking doesn't. And it's so fucking stupid. I'm trying to see what the fuck's going on with my headset, because here we go, studio. All right, hold on. Let me reconnect my disconnected for a bit. All right, there it goes. I can hear my voice finally. Can you hear me?
Basically, Gordon Ramsay's Goku and Denise is Frieza. Yeah, I can hear you though.
All right, yeah, thank you.
A friend made a post on how much the reviews are sucking for the bar, and one of the guys that actually went said that John was looking for anime music videos, and Denise was just sitting at a corner. if they have a French fries, they'd better be Super Saiyans on the box. I'm so pissed no one did that for Battle of Gods in the US. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like looking back, they should have just took advantage of the market. Imagine Burger King making those. Would have been such a cool callback.
Wait, so did someone? Oh, friend. Okay, I'm like, did someone in our audience actually go? We need them on the show to talk about this shit because.
Yeah, we're really curious because we've only seen footage and all this, and which is kind of funny because I was at this event at Allegiant Gaming in Katy. So quick plug to them. They did a little, somewhat of a small little event, which is basically like they had a couple of vendors in the parking lot. They'd had some vendors inside. They had like cosplays and all that stuff. It was really cool. They recently like added anime stuff, so they expanded it. And I was hearing like reports from them that they were saying that the anime bar in Sugarland, like not that many people went. They were expecting a lot, but it was like it was underwhelming attendance wise. And I'm actually kind of curious what was their turnout, like what kind of turnout they were expecting and what actually they got out of it.
I have an off-topic question.
Mm-hmm.
Am I tripping, or is that Pac-Man?
That's Pac-Man.
It's supposed to be the ABCs, and they put fucking Pac-Man for a C.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Anyways, so John was looking for anime music videos. How hard is it to find anime music videos? You literally have to type in anime music videos on YouTube. God forbid John paid for YouTube Premium. Oh shit, look. They're so cheap, they couldn't pay the $10 to not get the fucking commercials in the YouTube videos.
I mean, if anything, they should have done that ahead. I mean, it depends. Was he doing it during the opening or before?
He was probably doing it on 2 MacBook laptops again, like the cosplay show.
Because if that's the case, that's bad preparation. He should have had that prepared like ahead of time. It's like, hey, I'm gonna download a bunch of AMVs or just like show up, make a playlist on YouTube and just show it off, and that's it. Like it's kind of like what Pop Fancy, when they do like these little pop-up events, they actually have like all the videos they want to show on the monitors. They have it all ready to go. They don't like look it up through midway through. They actually have it all ready to go and just play it all night if they had to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's called basic preparation. I don't know why. If he was doing it during the bar opening, that's so unprepared. So it's so unprofessional.
Yeah. Why is Denise sitting in the corner? Because she doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, if you ever watch a bar rescue, you know that the corner, any owner that's in the corner, they clearly don't give a shit. They fucking given up.
Yeah, no, she doesn't care. The convention is her thing. John's thing was always Planet Zero. It was always the arcade. It was always the bar. It was always the perverted shit. Denise is the one that I can honestly say that gave a shit about the con. She's the one that actually cares about the fucking convention. Mm-hmm. That's why her face is like everywhere when it comes to Anime Matsuri. That's why John is like, he's kind of there in the back.
Yeah.
When it comes to the actual Anime Matsuri, Denise is the one that takes charge. She's the one that has her face everywhere. John, he likes to take care of everything else, the business, the money, his in-laws' money.
Like the whole business aspect of it.
Yeah, well, I mean, according to the news articles, all you Anime Matsuri fans that that want to say otherwise, there are news articles, actual proof that say that John has borrowed money from his in-laws and has close to running them bankrupt.
Yeah, and if you think we're making it up, you could actually go to the public documents, just pay a fee, and you could actually look up all this. You could see all this stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're not BSing it. You could anybody can do it, not just certain people. You can go over there, ask them for this, say pay the fee, and there you go. They'll give it to you.
Well, Jace was here earlier. His shit's not working. He might need to get a new mic or a new headset or new something. Because I stopped using the Yeti because I read the reviews and they go bad. They start going bad after a year.
Really?
Yeah, they do.
Wow, this has been 4 years.
That's because you got lucky.
Probably.
I'm not gonna lie. You probably got really lucky.
Probably. They're putting some Yetis on clearance over at Target, so maybe I should get one just in case.
Mm-hmm. Get a backup.
Yeah.
I like the Razer headset. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Plus, I use it for work.
Yeah. Yeah, the Razor's really good.
Mhm.
Kind of.
It really is.
Okay.
Plus, I have one of those little special USB hubs.
Yeah.
As a button, I push it and it'll switch. Like
Oh,
it'll
okay.
switch from one computer to the other without having to move the cable.
That's smart. Actually, it's kind of like those like AV switches and all that stuff.
Exactly.
Okay, that's smart.
Because
Like,
it has two cables, one running into each computer. So I push the button, it'll send the signal to the other computer.
oh, that's cool. That's smart.
The
No, it's my
IRS
new
is going to
computer.
audit pretty soon. John and Denise probably have not paid their taxes. No fucking way.
If that's the case, oof.
That's awesome.
New computer, the audio and video start to stutter. Works fine on my laptop. Okay, I guess the new computer maybe it's just like some drivers need to be down installed or something like that because that usually happens sometimes. Good
I mean,
new
what
IR.
brand did you buy?
Oh yeah, he didn't tell us what brand he bought the new computer.
If it's an HP, go get your money back.
Unless you built it,
That's right. Unless
they go to Micro Center and
oh
get a
my
new.
fucking god, I'm actually getting sick of professional wrestling. All right, real quick before we move on, we're still talking about Anime Matsuri, but before we move on, I just want to give a quick shout out to those individuals at the cosplay formal dance at Delta H Con that complained and bitched about me showing up at the dance in non-formal wear. Fuck you. Right? I know you watch this fucking show. First off, Captain Salmon, fuck you too. I'll tell you who that is.
No worries.
Fuck you, you fish. Look, listen here, Captain Crunch. Eat shit. Fuck Quaker Oats.
Quaker Oats.
Yeah, it's a Canada saying. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so Chico, Dragon Ball Fortnite over superhero movie. Why watch a movie when beer is gritty? Actually, funny story. Here's a funny one. So we're gonna talk about it later. So after watching the Dragon Ball Super movie while I was at Colossal Con, and at the convention itself, some guy passed by me. He was like, Goku's overrated because I was in my Goku cosplay, and then I immediately responded to him by going, "Who's Goku? I'm the guy from Fortnite." And then he just like not said anything.
I'm Naruto, bitch. Believe it. I'm blue-haired Naruto. I'm emo Naruto.
Did you show up like Stone Cold at a black tie event?
Fuck no, I don't wear ties.
The fuck if I know. My friend built it and then upgraded recently and gave it to me. It was fine during the testing I did over the weekend, but hop on the restream and it wanted nothing to do with it.
Probably the browser, dude. What are you using?
Yeah, it depends on what browser you use. This
You might as well
segment brought
hop
to you
on
by
your phone.
This segment is brought to you by Pissed Off King Mexico. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Today's podcast is brought to you by Pissing Off Captain Mexico. Want to get shit talked? Want to get buried? Want to get slapped around like CM Punk in the world title match against John Moxley? Then piss off Captain Mexico. He'll rip you a new one. He'll stomp a mud hole on your ass and walk it dry. He'll leave you in worse shape than the AEW's locker room morale.
Then Eddie Kingston to Sammy Guevara.
I will leave you in worse shape than Eddie Kingston's relationship with Sammy Guevara. I will leave you in worse shape than Eddie Kingston's relationship with anybody in that locker room. That man doesn't like anybody. I'm surprised he's still employed.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he doesn't sell drugs behind the venue. He looks like it. He
looks
looks like my dealer.
He looks like Trevor Phillips from Grand Theft Auto.
He does.
If you shave his
You were
fucking
younger.
head. Yeah.
Him in his prime. Like,
Sure.
what the fuck is this? Is this the prequel to Grand Theft Auto 5? Is this what happened before he became a full-fledged criminal? He was
Actually, you know what? He's got the face of Nico from Grand Theft Auto 4, but the personality of Trevor Phillips.
he has a face only a mother would love. He's on Chrome. Yeah, I don't say that.
That was accurate.
Bro, that was too funny. The Mox versus Punk. Oh, don't know. It didn't pick up the audio because Restream said the audio was fine, but you couldn't all hear me.
Actually, you know what? Instead of the Punk and Mox thing, you should have just said CM Punk in Cleveland because he has a bad history in Cleveland.
I gotta say, I'm tired of CM Punk.
He's the poor fella.
It was cool when he came back, and then the following week he came back again. And then he kept coming back. Let me put it like this. Punk left the WWE. He says he left the WWE because he didn't like the way he was being booked. Punk literally left the WWE because he wasn't in the main event. He wasn't the John Cena of the company. I'm sorry, but you can't be John Cena. John Cena's on a whole different level. John Cena is like bigger than, I think he's bigger than Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, he's pretty much the modern day Hulk Hogan, but the difference was outside of wrestling, Cena is big over Hulk Hogan. Like he's doing all these movies and all these shows and all that stuff.
It's like somebody just I didn't mean to interrupt, but just to put it in a way that everybody can understand. It's like, hey, can I copy your homework? Yeah, but change it so we don't have the exact same thing. All right, cool. I'm gonna copy your homework, but I'm gonna take out the racism. Got John Cena.
Yeah, pretty much. If you think about it, yeah, that's accurate.
I love my new little mini fridge. I got like fucking drinks, Red Bulls.
Hey, you got a mini fridge too?
Yeah. I was going to ask if you were willing to sell yours, but I just went to the store and bought one. I was like, fuck it.
Yeah. So in case most people didn't know, so Allegiant, the gaming event on Saturday, did a cosplay contest. And I entered it. I just thought, you know what? I'm just going to participate. It's going to be fun and all that stuff. And lo and behold, I won it. And then I found out the prize was a G Fuel branded mini fridge.
Which I wanted to laugh at because it's like, hey, all right, give him his prize. Ah, shit. I forgot the prizes at home. Give him something. Hey, man, you need a mini fridge?
Anyway,
fuck yeah.
Which is ironic because for years I was telling myself I'm gonna buy a mini fridge because I'm tired of my folks eating all my stuff or drinking all my stuff that I wanted.
Exactly.
That's I got mine. I had a drink waiting for me at like when I got back from work and they drank it and I got so pissed and I was like, God damn it. So I was planning to buy the mini Xbox one that they have at Target, but unfortunately I couldn't find one. But now it's like $100.
Oh fuck! Wait, how big is it?
It's like the size of this. I don't know how tall it is. It's pretty small, but it's like pretty.
Because the one I got is like a standard mini fridge that will fit under a desk. It was $89.
Oh yeah, that's not so bad.
All right, let's see. Some tight Punk really wish Cena would go heel, but I'm certain they'll screw it up.
He technically went heel in the Fast movies.
Yeah,
he was pretty good he was actually pretty good in that movie.
I haven't seen it. I stopped watching the Fast and Furious after The Rock punched the torpedo. I was done.
That was ridiculous. And then Peacemaker, he's really good in that.
Oh, he's great in Peacemaker. That's fucking great. I love that series. So we're talking about Anime Matsuri's new bar. Not much to say because we really didn't go. We just know that this is way for Anime Matsuri to get out of their fucking Anime Matsuri. Believe it or not, they're running out of people they can fucking rip off. They're running out of friends. They're pissing off the attendees. They're pissing off their guests. I'm pretty sure Vic and John are giving each other hand jobs behind a dumpster.
Pretty much buddy.
They buddy, they sloppy toppy.
Or like in South Park phrase, butt buddies.
You know what? I actually stumbled upon a podcast, YouTube channel. They have more fans than us. They had more views than us. And they are part of the, we don't like the, they're about our age. And they don't like the whole cancel culture PC, and they stand with Vic. I was like, oof. And I invited them to be on the show. Because you know me, I don't step away from controversy. If I hate you, I still want you on the show so I can talk shit to you. And I don't care where the fuck you live. I'll drive to your house and talk shit to your face. But anyways, point being, I invited them. They're like, oh yeah, I stand with Vic. We don't care what people say. Like, yada, yada. You guys are destroying his life. Like, this man, y'all are saying like, they were saying he was like a beautiful human being first. And they don't care that he's a drama queen, that he's difficult to work with, that he cares so much about his fans. I'm like, bitch, that's because you haven't worked with him. You haven't put up with this bullshit. Like, I have worked with Vic. I don't care. Look, I probably should care, but I don't know anything about what happened with this trial. I don't know anything. I really didn't pay attention to it. All I know is I have worked with Vic, and he is fucking difficult to work with. He is a fucking asshole. That's why I don't get shit. I never got shit signed by him.
Hmm.
None of my Dragon Ball Z shit is. I don't have any one. I don't have any autographs by Vic. And even if I did, I'd piss him off by making him sign only Broly shit. OG Broly, not new Broly, Super Broly. New Broly belongs to Johnny Young Bosch. Which, by the way, Johnny, congratulations.
And like with Vic and all that stuff, I don't know. It's like I have no experience with him like personally, but it's just like it's always like a big debatable thing. There's both sides. I stand with Vic, kick Vic, and all that stuff, and it's
Well,
just like it.
if I may interject, I
Mhm,
think we should stop calling him by his name Vic to avoid problems.
mhm,
I think we should just call him Old Chicken Lips.
yeah. You-
So,
the,
Old Chicken Lips.
yeah. All right, so we got a question from Flaming Forearms. Who's the bigger a-hole, Peacemaker or Soldier Boy? That's tough, though. I'm about to start season 3 of The Boys, so I don't know. I don't know how Soldier Boy's gonna
I
be.
don't want to ruin anything because Sonic's about to start watching it.
All I do know about the Ant-Man theory. I know that's like the first episode. Of
Yeah.
they did
No. I almost stopped watching. No. No.
Oh my god! I'm kind of excited yet scared of seeing it. So I know about the scene. I was like, oh
Hey, we got a
no.
first time commenter in our
Hello, welcome to
Maria
our welcome to our
90277.
welcome to our little circus known as the Geeks Five
Welcome to
River.
our shit. Today we're gonna be talking about tamales 101. So you want to
Yeah.
go? You want to go with the leaf wrap? You don't want to go with the corn wrap because the leaf one has a little bit more flavor. Nah, we're talking about drama queen Vic. People support him. That's fine. That's their decision. People also like to get stomped in the nuts for fun. Whatever. At the end of the day, you know what? All I know is I've heard stories about Vic getting a little too friendly with his fans, his female fans, and sometimes he will plant a kiss on them and not realize, oh shit, they're underage.
Yeah, that is very creepy. I mean, we could all agree with that. That's really creepy like that.
We all know that Vic is willing to do something strange for some change. He gonna holler for $1. He gonna fuck for $1. He gonna take that slime for $0.10. He gonna tickle that pickle for a nickel. He gonna take that queso for a peso. He's gonna get that Jimmy. He's gonna get the. I ran out. Actually, I'm out. I'm out. That's all I got.
He's gonna get Duro for the Euro.
He's gonna get that churro for €1. That was good. Thank you, Sonic. Thank you. Now we have a new one. He's gonna get that churro for €1. No, Cosby roofied people. Vic doesn't roofie people. I can at least say that Vic has never tried to rape anyone. He's never tried to. At least not that I know of. I'm not going to say he has because there's no actual proof. There's no claim.
Allegedly, there you go.
Allegedly, no, there are no claims of him trying to do anything like that. Just that he gets a little too friendly. He doesn't know what boundaries are, and he did not show up to his court case, so that actually makes him look more guilty. But we digress. Is Vic French? He's definitely white.
He's definitely white.
I don't know what Vic is. He's from the Mount of Caucasus, like Kim Catway said in that video. That is a Caucasian, a Slavic Viking. He's from the Mountain of Caucasus. So yeah, I invited them. They haven't replied to my comment. I doubt they will. I invited several people. There's a video that I don't know if you remember seeing it, but it's like pretty much like the 12 different types of people you meet at a convention, and it starts off with "Weeaboo is offensive," and let me see if I can pull it up. Actually, all right, yeah, actually I got it up. So let me show you this video real quick. God damn it! I forgot I got to put it on the other screen. There we go. All right, this guy, this video right here.
By the way, weeaboo is very offensive.
All right, we're leaving in exactly 10 minutes. Everyone's got everything packed. Everyone's got their cosplays. Here's the shower schedule. Make sure you follow it.
By
Get
the
it.
way, otaku is very offensive.
I don't have time for anything.
That's
I
me.
just saw a naked elf and I'm very confused. Which Pokemon is that?
I don't have time for anything. I don't have time for anything.
Oh my god, I've got my Thursday afternoon, my Friday morning, my Friday afternoon, my Friday evening, and of course my whole cosplay.
I've been in this room for 12 hours. Oh, these fucking weebs. Oh, these fucking weebs. Oh, these fucking weebs. I've been in this room for 12 hours.
Would you like to read my latest chapter? In this one, Draco gets pregnant.
It's
You
goofy.
guys bought a badge? You nerds bought a badge?
You guys bought a badge? Oh yeah, baby. Look at the camera. Do you want to pose nude later? I'm a professional. Pasta!
Ninja.
Okay, someone's gonna have to explain the Italian one to me because I don't understand that one.
It's like one of the character. I don't know much about it. I only know the characters are named after countries.
Yeah, I know that. Aren't they like all like
Friend.
in a relationship or like
I don't
doing
know.
orgy shit? No.
I don't know. I don't watch Italian. I don't want to say anything wrong to piss off any Italian
It
fans.
sucks.
So.
I'll say it. It sucks.
So when did that video came out?
I think it was right before the pandemic.
Okay, because I feel like that's something that would have been on TikTok. Like someone would have probably made that on
Yeah,
TikTok.
it came out before. It definitely came out before TikTok, because TikTok came out right before the pandemic kicked in. But it didn't become popular until like during the pandemic, because like,
Yeah.
everybody was stuck at home.
Yeah, it's a history yaoi. Yeah, that's pretty much what Italian is. History yaoi. And look.
Hey, can you take over for a bit? I gotta go say bye. Real quick. My
Alrighty.
sister's taking my kid for the night. I'll be right back.
Okay. So yeah, like Marisu 49 should have just called Hitalia the Who. History yaoi. Think early 2010s con scene. Yeah, because some of those were actually pretty accurate. The staff, the panelists, and the hotel staff. Some of the hotel staff would have no idea what's going on. They'd be like, why are these people cosplaying this? Or they're all doing like, what are these people doing and all that stuff. But some hotel staff, they are fully aware that what's going on. They're like trying to fit in. They're like, oh my god, it's a Dragon Ball. Oh my god, that's my hero. My son talks about it a lot. That there's a lot of those. But the artist and the dealers one is pretty accurate, because I have a couple of friends who are dealers and artists. They would panic. They would, not know what to do and all that stuff. Let's see. No, Italia represents all the countries in the world, but based on Germany and Italy, it's a bit over yaoi-ish on how it goes. Okay. I mean, that makes sense, because I've seen a lot of Italia cosplayers, and like I kind of know a bit of it, but like I don't like fully understand it per se. You know what I mean? I would like to get into Italia. Like it's probably be something I'd probably watch. Maybe if I watch a couple of clips on it. Let's see. Johnny's Broly voice sounds like if Nero from DMC5 was turned to a Hulk. I mean, if that isn't accurate, I don't know what is, because that's pretty accurate. So we're gonna talk about the new Dragon Ball. So we're gonna give our thoughts on it. So it's gonna be pretty interesting to talk about, especially seeing the characters from Dragon Ball Super Broly in there. Let's see. Just please, no ping pong club cosplay. Actually, there's an anime I saw a couple of years ago. It was like part of an anime club in my college I went to. It was called Ping Pong the Animation, and actually pretty good. I actually remember how good it was. Let's see. Online inaccuracy was the fucking weebs remark. Should have also been made by the same weebs. The Ghoster is pretty accurate. I know a lot of people who ghosted at cons and be like, "You guys bought badges for the party," and I'm like, "That's me. I'm ghosters." Let's see. Online inaccuracy was the fucking weaves remark should also be made by the same weaves. Oh yeah, I just read that. The episodes are like 10 minutes long, I think. Okay. If they're like 10, 12 minutes. What's up? Only. Oh, okay. You were trying to say only, not online. Okay. I gotcha. Because it was like online inaccuracy. I was like, that kind of made that's similar. I hope I'm not boring you guys because it's like just me here. but yeah, it's like regarding the whole so the anime bar thing is actually pretty interesting. You know, I forgot about the anime bar thing until like I said earlier, I saw it on TikTok and like people brought it up. It's like, oh my god, this is a real thing. Wow, I can't wait to go to it. Until like someone brought up, yeah, it's you know, it belongs to the guys who made Matsuri. So a lot of people found out that way. So I will say this, I will give them props. It's like word of mouth in a way. They let other people do the advertisements for them. But I'm really curious how the anime bar. I'm sorry, it's such a generic effing bar name. It's so generic. I'm curious how it will be. I don't know, 6 months from now or a year from now. I'm really curious how that would be. So it's gonna be pretty interesting to know. You know, just keep an eye on that place, see how it goes. Let's see, just plays no ping pong club. Online. See if it autocorrect. I wonder if I could use my. I mean, if you do show it, I'm really curious what their reaction would be. It's like, hey, I got this. Would this be okay? I'm really curious if they would ever like bring that up. It's like, hey, you know, look who brought this. It's an old, remember this? And I'm sure they probably would bring it up. But anyway, I wonder if we could use my planet. I don't know, just the idea of Planet Zero, you know. And that's the thing that I feel their history with that, but outside of Matsuri, just their history with their business stuff outside of it, it just doesn't help about the bar. I had like $15. I had about like $15 on it before the loan shark shut down Planet Zero. Oh, that shit sucks. I always hate when that happens. I think I had there was an arcade I used to go to. It'd be like I had like $5 in it, and then when I went back, it didn't even work anymore. Yeah.
What I miss?
Oh, we're talking about so in the comments, someone said, "Wonder if I could use my Planet Zero game card from years back at the anime bar."
Oh, by the way, the video came out in 2019.
Okay, that was 2019. Okay, so that kind of fitting. What's Planet Zero? So Planet Zero was pretty much Matsuri's like anime story, right? That's what it was.
So Planet Zero was anime Matsuri's bullshit, shitty, overpriced, really expensive, food poisoning inducing fucking arcade.
So it's pretty much like just picture round one, like in Dallas, or like free play. If you've ever been to free play in Dallas.
Yeah, it's kind of like round one, but imagine all the games are twice the amount of fucking points, and the food is lower quality, and everyone there's a bitch.
There's a lot of anime bars, pop-ups there in Houston, even a Pokemon shop and lots more. Oh yeah, there's a ice cream place in Bel Air called Pop Fancy. Like every month they do different like themed pop-up shops, and it's really cool. Yeah, I was about to bring up Shop in Wonderland, but I was like, I forgot the name of it, but I'm kind of glad you brought it up because I remember that Shop in Wonderland. That really didn't work out either for them.
Yeah, no. I used to go to Planet Zero back in the day. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I used to go out and hang out, but it was really fucking expensive and it was really far. It was not worth it at all. And then it got like, it was cool when it just tried to be an arcade, but then they tried serving food and then people started getting sick. I don't know if that's true. I'm just making shit up. Cease and desist is here.
Went to see the lineup at Game Preserve. Was impressed to see an original Punch-Out arcade game. That's really cool. Does anything work out for them? I will say at least Matsuri.
Stealing. Ripping people off. That's
in a way. Yeah, that's pretty much what's working out.
I did not know that they had a shop in Wonderland.
Yeah, so that was up in Bel Air. It was like right near like that shopping, like pretty
In
much
the
that shopping
hood?
center. Yeah, it was in it was pretty much like that shopping center where it had like a lot of restaurants and like those. So for example, like Tiger Den, and they had Cafe 101, that supermarket in the corner.
Oh, that area. I thought y'all were
Yeah,
talking like they had one in the hood. I'm like, first off, Oopals anime. Y'all's mistake was opening a shop in the hood.
yeah, and Antoine. That was not. I was there. I was at the Oopals when there was a shooting in the parking lot.
Dude, like, yeah, there's a shooting like every other night in that fucking parking lot.
Yeah,
Used to be a Chuck E. Cheese's in that parking lot too.
yeah. It wasn't wise to do an anime store next to like a reception hall where they would do quinceañeras every fucking week or weddings. Just wasn't
Hey man,
wise.
it's cheap as shit. So it works. Money, money,
Yeah.
money, 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 money.
Yeah, and when someone brought up the $15 thing, and I was like, yeah, another. It just reminded me with Oopals. I had a $75 gift card, and I like used it on like a bunch of their shit, and I had like $5 left, and I was about to use it, and then they shut down. Actually, they shut down like after Harvey hit, and like they're like, yeah, they couldn't recover after Harvey hit, so they were gone. It's been 5 years, and they're gone.
Well, John's online certificate seems to be holding up for now. What certificate?
Yeah, I'm really curious about that now.
What are you talking? Wait, what are you talking about? Did he get like a fucking
It's like a business thing, because
like a like? Did he go to school on how to not be a fucking perv? What else we got? I heard there were no panels at Anime Matsuri. We don't know. I don't get that email anymore. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'll acknowledge that in a minute. So about the panels, I really don't know. I heard that there are always cancellations. Panels are always starting like late.
Yeah, a lot of
They're
delays.
always relocating them without any kind of notice.
And also, but I will say that to be fair, sometimes George R. Brown's signal kind of sucks in there.
Right. Also, how did that? Remember last year when that guy showed up and made that TikTok or
Yeah, how
YouTube
they?
video?
Yeah.
Something about the baby, like something about a baby, or I
Hey,
don't
look, it's
like,
the rapper, the baby, and then like,
see, okay, I just realized there's a rapper named the Baby,
yeah,
and that is by far the stupidest fucking name I've ever heard. There was a rapper called 15 Cent, 1-5, and he had that fucking trophy until I heard the Baby. The baby is about to catch the hens.
What about a little baby?
I can't.
Does he look like the baby from Dinosaurs? I'm the baby. You gotta love me.
Yeah, Anime Houston is great. So I don't know if you were here earlier. My kid was here, Zelda. Yeah. So wait, maybe I should say something about that. No, I'm not gonna say anything. Anime Houston's great. I know some of the staff; they're awesome. They're really cool. We will be going to Anime Dallas this year, and that is one of our subjects for today. But going back to Anime Matsuri, yeah. So John got called out, got caught. There was a lot of evidence. We're not making this up. There's news articles everywhere for sexual harassment towards some of the guests, asking them inappropriate questions like, "Have you ever experienced an orgasm?" I don't know. Has your wife? So what I would ask them. How do you ask people that fucking question? If you're not cool with them, if you don't know them, don't ask them that shit.
Yeah, just don't.
What the
That's
fuck's wrong
like
with you?
that's a big. That's like a big like instant like repellent from them. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, stay away from us.
Yeah, that was so bad. You made the mouth breathers look good. And isn't Anime Matsuri famous for that one guy taking underskirt pictures underneath a stairwell?
I don't know.
Was that Matsuri or was that A-Fest?
I don't know, because I know there was the one thing I do know about like someone doing. I heard somebody did that at Acon a couple of years when they were at the Sheraton, where they were at the Marriott. I forget. It starts with an A. I forget what it's called.
I think it was A-Fest.
Because I know, yeah, like I think it was A-Fest, but I know there was another incident at Acon. It was
It's because Acon and A-Fest used to be in the same location.
yeah, it was like some guy was like grabbing, like he was like carrying like these girls for photos, even though they didn't want to, and he was like being like, and people were like reporting him and all that. So I was like, hey, don't.
Oh, wait. Did his name start with an R?
I don't know. He was cosplaying. I think he was cosplaying Elf. He was cosplaying Elf from Death Note, if I remember
It's always
correctly.
the Death Note cosplayers.
Yeah, Yeah, we would notice a trend here. You know.
Yeah. How I in a cockpit scene from airplane. Anyways, so John got called out. He admitted it to it. Instead of denying the allegations, instead of like saying, "Oh, let me get my fucking pressing." You know what? At least he manned up. He manned up and owned up to it. Like, yeah, man, I was sorry if it offended you. Didn't mean to offend you. I was being a perv. I apologize. I'm gonna better myself. He takes a 2 hour online sexual harassment course. It automatically generates
I'll
a
be back.
certificate that go ahead. It automatically generates a fucking certificate that he can print up, that he can print. He prints the bitch out, puts it in a fancy fucking frame, hangs it on his fucking wall, takes a goddamn picture of it, and posts it on the shitty fucking internet so every piece of shit motherfucker can see it and be like, oh my God, he found sexual harassment, Jesus. We should forgive him. Let's give Anime Matsuri another fucking chance. Fucking morons. I like how people try to cancel culture my bullshit for something I didn't even do. And there was proof that I had nothing to do with it. And people were like, well, it's your fault. It's your fault. You should have showed up. You should have been there. It's your fault for not showing up, for canceling. So it's still your responsibility. What the fuck? I should dick slap you. Secondly, y'all don't give Anime Matsuri the same shit. Well, why are you bringing up old shit? Why are you bringing up shit that's in the past? Let it go. We don't have other anime cons. This is why a lot of you are fucking stupid. Like, not our people, though. Our people are fucking smart because they know Anime Matsuri is full of shit. They know that this anime bar is just a way for them to stay afloat. Why? Because they can't borrow any more fucking money. They can't get any more investors because nobody wants to invest in that shit. Nobody wants to be a part of that shit. Their numbers go down every year when people go and show up and they realize that, hey, this fucking con is ridiculous. It's $100 to walk around and there's nothing fucking here. It's nothing but bullshit. There's nothing to do. The same ass tired ass vendors. The fucking artist alley. Nobody knows where the fuck that is. Obviously, it's in the third fucking floor. Nobody can fucking find it. There are no signs, no directions. None of the staff know what the fuck they're doing. None of the volunteers know what the fuck they're doing. The volunteers are probably starving. They're dehydrated as shit. They're starving to death. They mistreat everybody. It's bullshit. Fuck
yeah.
And I went on an entire rant while you were gone.
Nah, you're fine. Like, as soon as you brought up the artist alley, I was gonna mention that. So last year I ghosted Matsuri, I will say that. And we were trying to look for the artist alley, and then someone told us, oh, it's all the way up in the third floor in the fucking corner. And we were up there and like nobody was there. And we were like, this fucking the worst. First off, there was like a fucking staff and security on the stairwell towards the artist alley. They didn't even like check nothing. They just like let us go through nothing. Basically, we went with no pass. We could have just went to the artist alley with no pass.
Mm-hmm.
And it fucking sucks for those artists because I actually know some of the artists and they were like, man, we didn't make that much money as we wanted to from Matsuri. I'm like, yeah, because nobody fucking knew where you guys were. And they were like, really? I'm like, yeah, it wasn't until like people brought it up online that they started making like tiny fucking little paper signs that say, oh, artist alley's upstairs. And I'm like, really? You could have just like not make a fucking like post about it. It's like, hey, the artist alley's on the third floor. No, nothing like that. And people, it was to the point that people called them out. A lot of artists have TikToks and they were like showing them up like, oh, this is our set at Matsuri. If you're here at Matsuri, I'm like, and it's so disrespectful for them. It's so disrespectful to like, especially all the time and effort just for nobody to be there. It just makes them look like, man, what the hell? I would
literally they spat in their fucking faces.
Yeah. And that's the thing. That's the sad reality of it. For them, it fucks them over. And frankly, they have to compensate it. They have to make it up for other cons and all that stuff. And sometimes the other cons, they could make as much as they wanted to at Matsuri, but it wouldn't be enough, because they have to print out the stuff. They have to make the materials. They have to gather everything. And sometimes they have to they don't even have they have to bring their own food too, because sometimes they can't like go out and go get food and all like that. because they would want to be there all day. But then they realize they have so much time, just nobody there. Like, man, what the hell are we gonna do here? And yeah, and it's like a lot of people, and they did the same thing this year. For what I've heard, they were doing it this year, and I'm like, dude, I would have rather if they did it like a few years ago. They did the dealers in the front and the back. They did the artists, even though it was a bit crowded. I would have rather for that than having nobody up there to begin with. You know what I mean? I'll just say it right there. And I know I'm sorry going big on a rant here, but a lot of those artists, I know a few friends. I bought a few prints from artists at other conventions, and I say, man, it sucks that happened, y'all. It's fucking awful. Because some of them rely on that, you know, them making like a good sales and all that stuff. Matsuri is the college student who procrastinated on their final project. Yeah. George R. Brown Convention Center does not seem legit. Does not even seem even. I mean, it's huge. You know, if you go to like other like events for that convention, it's really huge. It actually, they do a lot in there. You know, when the reason they renovated too is because like they got the Super Bowl, and the reason they actually, I remember in 2016 Matsuri, they were still renovating, and it was like such a disaster to go from one place to another because construction and stuff. And then the year after, because they were already finished with the renovations in time for the Super Bowl, it was like night and day. You know what I mean? Plus how the hours of I heard about that too. The hours of operation kind of sucks too regarding AM. Let's see, San Japan does artist front and dealers in the back. Yeah, so I went last year, and this was their setup. So you walk in, you head towards the artist. The artist alley is all in one spot. There's one big section, and then you go all the way to back, and you head to the rest of the big exhibit hall to the dealers. Pretty much, they did the same layout San Japan as the same layout for the convention center they did for PAX. PAX South had like a similar layout, so it's going to be similar to that this year. So just keep that in mind. It's a little different than it was years before with San Japan. Would you rather go to a big con or a little con?
That's a good question.
Yeah, it just depends. There's a lot of factors.
I prefer smaller cons because
like,
it's so much easier to make friends, hang out,
yeah,
go to room parties, meet people.
Right, but like I said, like we said, it's based on different factors. You know, would you ask that question to a dealer, or would you ask that to an attendee, or would you ask that to an artist or a guest? It just depends. You know, some of them would want the big ones because, hey, more people are going to see your stuff. You're going to get more traction. Mm-hmm. Or would you rather see it from a first timer's point of view? Like a first timer, obviously, I would recommend they go to a smaller con like Delta or Anime Houston or something like that. You know, just to get the flow of what a convention's like. and like Chad said, which ones offer me a free badge.
So there are new people in the audience. I haven't bought a badge to an anime convention since 2009.
Almost like a decade.
It's been more than a decade.
Yeah.
I don't buy badges to cons, and if I do, I'm getting a refund one way or another. Either way. Oh, right. The one time I did have to buy badges was for A-Fest.
Yeah.
And that was so stupid. Like, you had to buy the badge, host the panels, and then they gave you the fucking refund. They gave us a check. I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? Cash only, bitch. I made such a scene that they actually did give me cash eventually just to get me out of there. But it just depends. Like, we go to a lot of cons. We went to Comicpalooza. We went to Anime Houston. We went to Delta. You know, we have other cons in the future that we're going to talk about pretty soon. But just to go back on the Anime Matsuri thing, but I mean, I don't support Anime Matsuri. I haven't hosted anything. I haven't done anything for Anime Matsuri since 2017. It's not going to change. Anime Matsuri didn't apologize for the bullshit they put me through in 2018.
Yeah. I know we sound like a broken record about it, but you know, we're telling it how it is. You know, we'll repeat it probably until the end of time if he has to.
Let me put it to you like this: I will stop bringing up Anime Matsuri on the day. I'm like Jim Cornette in this bitch. Jim Cornette, for those of you that don't know, he's like a wrestling. He was a wrestling promoter. He owned his own business, Smoky Mountain Wrestling. He was a booker and part of the creator for WWE. Some people call him a genius. He's a genius mind when it comes to professional wrestling. He hates this guy named Vince Russo.
If you don't know who Vince Russo is, he's the guy pretty much in the late 90s. He was like a writer and all that stuff. So they hate each other so much that so this is what Jim Cornette said about Russo. He said he will piss on his grave. And what was it like? He will take his wife out of the will if she doesn't actually do it. Send him to it.
Oh, it gets better. He went on a fucking diet and started eating healthy and exercising
so he can outlive Russo.
So he can outlive Russo, so he can piss and tap dance on his grave.
That's how much he hates this fucking guy.
Yeah, for real.
And to quote him, he's like, "Hate is a strong word, and I will piss on his grave."
That is me. I am the Jim Cornette to Enemy Matsuri's grave. I will piss and tap dance.
Yeah, for the wrestling fans out there, yeah, that's if you think about it, this is pretty much the same energy as Russo.
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna start calling Enemy Matsuri shit stain. Vic is now Chicken Lips, and Enemy Matsuri is shit stain, or at least John is. Because I can't say his name no more because I don't want to get sued.
So let's see the comments.
As far as Denise goes, I really don't have any beef with her. Most of my beef is with John.
Chad, Loki might submit a performance panel for Anime Tech. Hey, go for it.
Dude. Actually, deadlines are coming fast.
Yeah,
dude.
They're coming up soon. Also, I had a talk with the DJ that was hosting that at Allegiant Gaming on Saturday. He's actually a college friend of mine. So I was talking to him about Anime Texas. And I told him, hey man, if you get a chance, like submit like a performance because you could probably do good. Because his DJing was really good, and which is quite fitting because his girlfriend and his son and her kids would like to go to a con. They're like, oh, this year, for Halloween, we're planning to do like an anime thing. I'm like, dude, Anime Texas is Halloween weekend, and he was like, his eyes open, and he was like, oh my god, perfect. I'm like, yeah, dude, perfect. Kill two birds, one stone.
We are a community of people.
We are a community of people who have the same things in common, and we're awesome. I think awesomeness, maybe just autocorrect. I think.
No, you're good. No, that's because awesomeness. That's right. That's right. It just looks weird. Who the fuck is calling me?
We're awesomeness. Okay. There you go. Planet Zero was an arcade. Oh, Denise has her fair share of her issues. This is as deep as John's. Okay. Planet Zero was a Japanese arcade place that let you play Japanese arcade games. Yeah, they kind of. I guess John is the passive aggressive brother love. Nah, he's more like what's the best way to describe it? Okay, you said that on purpose. Okay, my apologies. That was on me. I thought it was autocorrect. My
had a phone call. I had to answer it. What's going on? What I missed?
Oh no, because you should come. And I said that on purpose. And I said, my apologies.
Yeah, that's how it is.
That was on me.
It's all Keyblade. He goes too fast sometimes. He needs to slow it down.
Yeah.
His Keyblade and his Gathering of the Rings. Man, I haven't been to A-Fest in years. Soon after they were kicked out of the Regency, they went downhill. I have not been to Anime Fest since 2012.
I haven't been since 19, and it was my first time at Anime A-Fest in 19. It was actually pretty good. I had a good time.
Yeah, before A-Con 2013, I kept talking a lot of shit. I don't know if I knew Sonic then, but I kept saying I'm going to retire from cosplay. I'm going to retire from going to cons. I'm done. I'm done.
In 2013?
Yes.
Nah, dude.
2013.
Ironically, I started going to conventions in 2013. San Japan 2013 was my first con ever.
So something happened at A-Con, and that was literally the last. So after A-Con 2013, I didn't go to another convention until Onicon.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, this is my last Onicon because something happened at that Onicon.
And
I had not been to a convention in a whole year after that. Go ahead.
Oh, side note, Anime Fest is in Dallas. It usually happens around like pretty much in August, like August, July, that time frame. So it's usually in the downtown Dallas area.
Sorry, Zarek, you are completely wrong. Planet Zero is not a Japanese arcade place that lets you play Japanese arcade games. It is a shit stain on the underpants of society.
Of arcade mode.
Oh yeah, Planet. Denise has her fair share of her issues. That is deep as John's. I have never really talked to Denise. I knew Denise. We were cool. I was there when she announced her first pregnancy. I know I've shared that story before.
Mhm.
But most of my beef comes from John. John's an asshole. John's a fucking dick, and he will belittle you if you don't agree with him. I've never really had to deal with Denise. It's. I said that on purpose. Where you already answered that one. Delta H Con was my 158th con. Keyword was. I'm confused, but okay.
No, because do y'all expand your horizons to go to out of state to go to con? Oh, that I do.
We already started that. We actually had a crew running our panels at MechaCon, but they went out of business.
Yeah. Also, I've been to Anime Expo in LA, so I've been to the biggest anime convention. So
plus, we're going to WrestleMania Con next year.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's right. I'm going to Cali.
Sweet.
I'm gonna buy those fucking floor seats. I don't care if I have to take out a loan. I will sell a kidney. I'm sitting on the floor.
If not, we got a backup plan. You could just go to the Philadelphia and for
40. Look at that.
We got
69mega.com. 84% have already found love with us.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
It's a kiss emoji, handshake, or is that a thumbs up?
Probably a thumb.
Why is that one dehydrated? What's with the check mark?
Superhero was good. However, the Broly movie had more hype, and maybe because I went to a different theater. Yeah, because sometimes. So yeah, we'll review Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah, we don't. It's not gonna be a very long review.
Their first kid was like super ADHD, trying to play a game, and the little shit would run around screaming bloody murder.
The little shit. Someone doesn't like kids.
Superhero was good, however. Okay, yeah, don't worry. We'll talk. We'll briefly discuss our thoughts on Dragon Ball Superhero.
Oh God, Jonathan, he's released the sex bots. That's how you know we're getting popular.
Yeah, we're getting
sex bots are here.
Yeah, they're here.
It's kind of weird It's kind of weird that we jumped up by 20 subscribers after a certain someone got fired. Sorry, I didn't mean to throw shade. My bad. Bad.
Toilets the way, Mega.
I'm
confused. That way, Mega.
Toilets the way, Mega. Oh my God. So what were we talking about? Something about.
Oh, we were talking about how let's see. Let me go back to the comment section.
Yeah.
Oh, we're talking about like the Denise issues compared to John.
Oh, right. And before that, it was A-Fest. Yeah, like I said, I haven't been to A-Con since 2013. Haven't been to A-Fest in a long time. I'll tell you what. I'm not gonna make any promises, but I will consider going back. It's just that there are so many new conventions, better conventions. Like A-Con is way too fucking disorganized.
Even I went this year and the venue, I mean, it was fine for what it was, but I felt like I don't know, it was really weird. The parking kind of sucks though. Like you're telling me that, oh, you want to park to the convention center? Yeah, you have to go like 2 blocks away to park. I'm
gonna ask Zelda's baby mom if I could just park at her place and just Uber there.
Yeah, that's right. I probably would, but luckily I was staying at the Marriott with a friend of mine. He had like a group together, and luckily the Marriott was like literally across the street from the parking lot for the general public. I'm like, are you fucking serious? Really?
Maria, I will message you about that later.
A-Fest felt like it was for teenagers, fun for them, but not for grizzle farks. Even you know what's so scary? That is pretty accurate. I saw like there were a lot of like younger people per se.
Think about it. When the last time I went was 10 years ago. What was I, 24 at the time? Perfect for me. Shit.
Yeah, I was 20. I just turned 25 the last time I went to A-Fest, and that was like a few years ago.
Apollo, man, I hate cons that only cater to one age group. Like, you have the cons where it's the older people and like, oh, it's 8 o'clock, time for bed. No room parties, no dance, just bingo and shitty prizes. And then you got the fucking con that doesn't fucking end. Like, all the fucking panels are ask a nation, ask a cosplayer, ask this character, and the questions are always about their sexuality and who they would ship themselves with. And nobody gives a fuck.
I'm sorry to those who, I mean, no disrespect to those who actually make those panels, but I went to one a few years ago. It was like an Attack on Titan themed one. And like some of the answers were so fucking cringy. I'm like, dude, why the fuck am I here?
It's hormonally crazed, hormonally raging, sexually frustrated teenagers, and sometimes middle-aged adults.
Yeah, I went to that one. I was like 19 going into 20 when I went to that. And I was like, dude, what the fuck?
Dude, I went to one as King Mexico. It was an Italian one. I'm like, oh no, Mexico. And I literally screamed, man, fuck y'all. I literally said that out loud in the panel.
I was those video of that.
It was like everyone like stopped and gasped. I was like, man, fuck y'all, racist bitch. It didn't occur to me that Mexico's not in the show. It's about World War II countries, right?
So yeah, so someone in the comments brought up about Italia. And they said, oh, let me see. It was here. All right, Italia represents the countries in the world, but based on Germany and Italy, it is more yaoi-ish on how it goes. So yeah, that's pretty much Italia. Basically, European countries. So what's considered European Mexico? Italy?
Oh no, Mexico was involved in World War II. It's just that they weren't like, they're the countries that were like in the front lines.
Oh.
Like U.S., like, you know, America, fuck yeah, coming again to save the motherfucking day, yeah, America, fuck yeah,
Freedom is the only way.
Terrorist, your game is the fucking hate that
side,
song, I love that.
Side note, Team America World Police is the best puppet movie ever.
It is the greatest puppet movie, especially how they made the sex scene work. It was so fucking cringy. So great.
So stupid, bro. Oh my god. Matt and Trey are fucking great. They're fucking smart guys. Anyway, let's see. By the way, in case some of you did not know, I heard John Lee was blaming the band group Dreamcatcher for his problems. He was always because that's the thing that sucks. I will say that. So Dreamcatcher was one of their big guests. They brought it for this year's Matsuri, and they had like a lot of technical difficulties. Apparently, it was only for like a quick performance, even though it was supposed to be like a longer concert. And pretty much they did that whole Eric Andre meme where, you know, he was shooting up Hannibal. He's like, who killed Hannibal? It's pretty much them. Like, they were shooting Dreamcatchers. Like, I can't believe the Dreamcatcher fans did this.
Yeah.
And it fucking sucks. It's on Twitter. Go on Twitter and you'll look that up. It's legit. Like, a lot of people were like airing their grievances about that performance because they were promised this and all that stuff and they didn't get it. For what they paid for, it was not worth it. I'm like, yeah, I feel bad for you. You paid some of them, like, that could have been like a bill payment. And y'all blew it on a 2-minute concert. If that's the best way I could describe it.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. All right. So, any last things we want to say? Holy shit! I'm trying to find something on Anime Matsuri, and they just released what the Lord Draken Power Ranger Hasbro helmet looks like. It is fucking beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, want to feel old? Next year will be the 30th anniversary of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Oh, want to feel old? The dog from Iron Legend is now 15 years old and living her best life.
That's beautiful.
Oh,
actually, another thing recently, regarding anniversaries. This past Saturday was not only the 20th anniversary of the original release of Mario Sunshine, it was also the 30th anniversary of Super Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo.
Jeez.
So happy 30 years to Mario Kart, the game that.
And for your wrestling fans out there, it is the 20th anniversary of WWE. Here Comes the Pain. You know, the one with Brock Lesnar on the cover.
That'll be next year.
I thought it was 2002.
No, 2003. 2002 was Shut Your Mouth.
Oh yeah, well, shut your mouth. Whatever. Yeah. All right, let's get into this. real quick, let's go ahead and talk about Superhero real
Yeah.
quick, and then we'll get into what we're doing as a group. For spoiler alert, this is a spoiler. We're not going to go too deep into reviewing the movie because we still want you to see it.
Yeah. It's still in theaters, but not for long because they did extend it. But keep in mind, the more they extend it, the less theaters will be showing it. So just keep that in mind.
Really? Because the theater had the fucking Tinseltown on 290 had a shit ton of showings.
Yeah, but some like it just depends on like the market per se. Like some theaters
Like
would be like
Houston
cool.
is such a massive fucking market. Like there's no way you can do a limited run.
Yeah, like you can. Like I've seen so many anime movies that came out recently. They used to be like, oh, we're only gonna have like one showing. No, now they're like 4 or 5 showings or like 6 showings. They would show like a regular showing. Like you could see
Wait.
them.
I don't mean to cut you off, but we have to address this comment because I'm confused.
Yeah,
That's
Which
the
is
last one.
I know that was the one we were talking about the group.
Oh, okay. Who the
Yeah.
fuck is Dreamcatcher?
That's a Japanese band. I think Japanese or Korean. I think it was K-pop or J-pop. I don't remember. I'm sorry.
And how? Okay, so sorry, because I did hear what you said, but I kind of like didn't get it because I didn't get it first because I didn't know the context.
So there was some issues with the performance. So they had that concert the day before the convention was going to happen,
Uh-huh.
and apparently there were so like a massive delay. The performance only lasted like I don't know, like 10 minutes or some shit like that. And apparently, people were paying like $500 for like the tickets for this thing, and it was just like they felt kind of ripped off and all that. Actually, you know what? Let me look it up. There was a thread about this. I think I
But why is he? He always blames. He always puts the blame on everyone to escape his sins. What sins? I know he's like a creep, but like it's not like he's.
Yeah, kind of exaggerating with that word.
Well, I'm just confused because.
Yeah, I know, but like the comments is like, okay, blamed his everyone to escape his trouble. I mean, escapes his sins. Okay, that's kind of exaggerating there, but it's more like okay, he always kind of blames. It's dumb. So here's actually a tweet from someone who was at Matsuri with that concert. After going through the concert footage for Dreamcatcher Anime Matsuri, the concert was 41 minutes long. But if you cut out DC's introduction of them talking about Matsuri, it's 35 minutes long. They were robbed.
Damn, and they had to pay extra to get in.
No, that was like I think it was like a separate like ticket or something like that.
Ah, fuck Matsuri.
Yeah, so here's someone bringing up what happened in 2019. So A-Pink and Seven in 2019 sang about the same number of songs, but I wouldn't call it rap. That's how K-pop. So I guess they were trying to explain it. They sing a certain number of songs and exit. No encore unless it's their own concert hosted by the agency. To add to this, even in Korea with K-pop. Okay, so the guy who responded to the original tweet said, I think because it was originally supposed to be like an hour and a half to 2 hours, then got pushed to an hour and 30 for what we ended up getting was almost made a lot of people mad. That and almost everything that was promised for ultra VIP ticket holders was not fulfilled.
Sounds like they only got 30 minutes of a show.
Basically, and some of them, I think the ultra VIP was like what, $500 or some shit.
Fuck that. Fuck, and they're a K-pop group.
Okay, K-pop group. All right.
$5. I bet you $5. They had to cut the show. They had to end it early or cut it or start late because Vic was rehearsing. He didn't want anybody to hear him.
I mean, that would probably be like one of the
that literally IggyCon 2012 or 2011. I forgot which year.
Happy decade anniversary of that.
I know. Vic. I mean, Chicken Lips. Good old Chicken Lips.
A lot. I warned them to go to an actual concert, but a lot of them were like, "It's the closest and cheapest." I'm like, "Yeah, but sometimes you have to keep in mind that, unfortunately, a lot of people don't." Actually, you know what? Before Matsuri, someone dead ass told me weeks before Matsuri, they're like, "Oh," and I was like, "I don't know if I'm gonna go to Matsuri because I'm worried about their safety, but they're only here, so I should go." And I'm like, "Yeah, okay. If you care about their safety so much, then why are you gonna support a guy?"
That's like me walking through a fucking lion's den wrapped in fucking meat and barbecue sauce, going, "Oh, I'm really scared that the lions are going to maul and eat my Mexican ass, but I'm going to go through it anyway because there's no other lions. There's nobody else going through that lion's den covered in meat and barbecue sauce. I am a piece of meat." Fucking Matsuri is so full of shit. Anyway, going back to Dragon Ball.
Yeah, let's just switch gears now.
If you haven't had the chance to watch Dragon Ball, is definitely one of those movies that you got to watch on the big screen. Like, it like watching it 420, 480 bootleg on some Japanese bullshit
Or
website,
Pornhub.
Pornhub, whatever.
No, actually, it sounds like we're joking about the whole Pornhub thing, but no, there's people who actually watch like full episodes and shit on Pornhub.
They still
And-
do that? I thought that was only back in the day.
No, they still, dude. I went to see the new one of the new My Hero Academia movies on Pornhub, and it was like in good quality,
Jesus fucking Christ.
and it's still there.
Anyways, I bet you they gave it such like a shitty label. Guy takes beating from several other different men or some shit like that. Anyways,
Nerd and talking pickle defeat
I
superheroes.
really liked this movie. It was obviously it's about Piccolo.
Yeah,
The second half's about like Gohan.
it's the Piccolo and Gohan movie.
Really, like they're the main focus, and this is kind of like what Dragon Ball would be like without Goku or Vegeta.
Mhm.
Now, is the movie canon? We don't know because they never distinctively say that Moro or Granola never happened, but they also they kind of avoid it.
Yeah, it's like, and also because it's like, it's probably like further down, like a time skip per se, because from when Super ended, and then moving forward to Superhero, you could see like the age difference per se with like Pan, for example.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like My Hero, the second My Hero movie. It took place like further down, but apparently they said it is canon.
Oh yeah, the My Hero movies are canon. For the Dragon Ball fans that are stupid, Broly's canon. He is in the manga.
Yeah, he's
They
officially
actually
canon.
talk about him in the flashbacks. Now, is Superhero canon? We don't know. We'll see. The manga is taking a break. We got Black Frieza. I don't know if you haven't seen the memes, if you've been living under a rock, or, if you're kissing John's ass because he opened up a shitty bar with fan service and watered down alcohol.
Excuse me.
That low shelf shit that they sell at Specs, the plastic bottle shit, the shit that your car runs on, that's what they sell you. No, check it out. I give it an 8 out of 10. I fucking love it. I don't want to get too into it because I want to talk about our next few conventions. But Sonic, man, what you think? What you think of the movie?
So quick thoughts. I was when I saw the animation at first, I was kind of skeptical about it because CG with Dragon Ball CG is
Anime?
kind of odd. Yeah,
I will say this though: the opening credits were fucking great.
yeah, I agree with that, and I like that this like you said earlier, like this movie is best seen on like a full screen. Because the action was really cool, and it was so cool seeing like Piccolo and Gohan getting the big showcase, because for them, there was a lot of callbacks too to like the sagas, like of Dragon Ball Z, and like watching it, it's like, man, you kind of flash back to what it was like you were a kid, like in 2000 or something like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like, so I saw it in dub, and I'm sure most of us saw it in dubbed. And I will say the dub casting was great. For me, the one that stood out to me was for Magenta, which is the leader of like the Red Ribbon Army, because he's voiced by Charles Martinet, best known for Mario, Luigi, Wario, Waluigi. And every time he talks, I always picture in my head, I was like, dude, I feel like I'm hearing Wario talking. Just the way he delivers the lines. And it's just like how the characters are great. Like let's see, what's like number 1 and number 2 were great. The heroes, they had these cool moves and all that stuff. But I will say this too, for people who like Dragon Ball Fighter Z, they made Android 21 canon.
Yeah, they did. So
21 is canon now.
So it is officially canon. Spoiler, by the way. Android 21 is not only canon. Well, it's her human counterpart, not the actual android. She was the wife of Dr. Gero, and Android 16 has been officially confirmed as the son of Dr. Gero. But apparently, Android 16 wasn't an only child. So the theory is that the reason why Dr. Gero hates Goku so much because Goku killed Android 16 during the raid on the Red Ribbon Army base.
From Dragon Ball.
Yes. That makes sense. Because remember, Goku was tearing that place up, shooting wild Kamehamehas in the distance. He could have killed, he fucking killed people while he was there. And he could have been one of those people. And Dr. Gero was his dad. I mean, if somebody killed your son, wouldn't you want to kill the motherfucker that killed him? Can you really blame Dr. Gero? I mean, he's a piece of shit. Yeah, I get it. Wanted to kill Goku. I mean, Goku's our boy. But, like, I get why he wanted to do it.
Yeah, like
It
his
makes
motivations
sense.
and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, oh no, he's mad at Goku because he tried to destroy the Red Ribbon Army. Who gives a fuck? Fuck the Red Ribbon Army. Fuck Russia.
they were essentially Russia.
Yeah, for real, they were.
But like you said, like I said, it was really good. The CGI was shockingly great, and I'm glad that Gohan and Piccolo got like basically their big moments, this movie. Like Goku, I'll say it, I give it an 8 out of 10 as well.
By the way, I loved Cell Max. It made sense. You got to remember that Semi-Perfect Cell was Akira Toriyama's favorite cell. It makes sense. Why was he red instead of green like the original cell? That's because Magenta was in love with the color red. He's in love with the Red Ribbon Army because that's his dad's thing. That's his family's lineage.
Mm-hmm.
Made sense for Cell to be red. Cell did not have the regenerative abilities, but as a trade-off, he was definitely much stronger than the original.
Right.
It made sense for that Cell to be a thing. It made sense for Cell to look like that. He couldn't absorb people, so he went all Godzilla on everybody. It was shit. Remember that was a scene out of Shin Godzilla with the whole.
Yeah, that was basically like similar energy.
Yeah, the movie's great. Definitely watch it. There's an after credit scene because they're building to the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah, no, but seriously, there is a post credit scene, and it's actually pretty humorous. Yet it's like kind of like, yeah, it happens. It's like pretty like I was at the theater I was at. They kind of cheered in the end.
Yeah,
it was a pretty cool moment.
All right, he won. Big deal. Let's move on. Also, what makes it confusing whether it's canon or not, they avoid transformations and avoid naming any transformations that they could do.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was a smart way to kind of keep the illusion that this is possibly canon. We don't know because since this movie was CGI, they actually started working on this movie before they even finished on Broly.
Yeah. Also, a little side note, we actually know what Gohan's been studying the whole time. And it's actually kind of funny, the fact that all this, and we find out what his career is, and it's just fucking hysterical.
Yeah.
Super Saiyans.
Saiyans, those dumb
Saiyans. There was a guy next to me. He was like corpsing about it. He just couldn't stop cracking up about that.
This shit was funny. It was funny. I would give him that. That was great. That was creative. I really like how I was afraid that they were gonna just shoehorn Gohan in. It was gonna make no sense.
Yeah, I feel like Gohan kind of redeemed himself. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah, Gohan getting involved, showing up, it made sense. Like the whole movie made sense. It wasn't just like nothing was shoehorned in there. I did have some problems. Like the CGI is not perfect. There are some scenes where it's like, the fuck is this? PS3 graphics looking ass. like the Beerus Planet shit that looked like Goku and Vegeta look horrible. But like the fight scenes were so fucking great. Looked like fighters on PS5 graphics. That shit was amazing.
Yeah. But yeah, it was great. So if you ever get a chance, go see it on the big screen. If not, you could wait for like the Blu-ray or like digital releases and all that. But it's a cool experience seeing it on the big screen.
Bullshit. Y'all go watch it in the theater, and once you're done watching it, you buy another ticket and you watch it again. Support the official release.
Yeah, especially how like the box office, it's doing really good. It actually beat out. Beast. Yeah, it beat out Beast, and also it actually became a record holder. It actually beat the record originally held by Pokemon, the first movie in 1999. So that's how
Yeah.
it actually beat that
Fuck
record.
Pokemon. Uh,
Yeah, it was choreographed well. It was actually
yeah, they actually show like them like fighting. It wasn't just like shockwaves and like explosions and constant teleportations like with the original animation back in the 90s. That made sense because they hand draw all that shit.
yeah, that was like cell drawings and all that stuff. And also, one thing I will say about the movie though, if you're a Piccolo fan, you'll love this movie. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah.
Piccolo was great.
Trumpalo Trumpalo because he's orange Piccolo. Just get him a blonde wig. Make the Namekians great again.
I mean, it reminds me of when Jump Force came out and like the dialogue between Deku and Piccolo. People thought Deku was racist because he said that because he thought Piccolo was a villain because he was green.
Oh yeah, that shit was fucking hilarious.
Someone said make Jump great again.
All right, so let's talk. We don't have that much time left, so let's go ahead and talk about conventions, events, panels,
Future plans. There you go.
That's right. So for those of you that don't know, we here at Geeks 5 we can't always be at all the cons. I think Sonic, you're going to San Japan.
No, not this year.
No, not this year. Neither am I. I don't think anybody from our group is going.
I mean, like as much as I like San Japan, it's just it's just like all these cons happening that were happening at the same time. You know, it's just circumstances. You know, unfortunately,
it really is because we have Anime Texas, Onicon, Anime Austin,
Renfest.
Then we have Anime Dallas. Then we have the Renaissance. We have the Renaissance Festival that goes on during these cons.
Yeah.
And Halloween weekend, it's Anime Texas. The weekend after, it's Onicon. The weekend after, it's Anime Austin. The weekend after, it's Anime Dallas, which is Thanksgiving weekend, which is also the final weekend affair. And then we have Ecchi Expo.
And then also Anime Frontier. That's happening the same weekend.
And as soon as the year ends, the second weekend of it's IkiCon. There's just too many conventions.
Yeah, that's the issue I was having with especially because Delta and Colossal were happening the same weekend, which sucks because I would have liked if one of those happened like this past weekend. But yeah, San Japan, you know, and that's a convention I would always go to, but unfortunately, just not this year. It's just circumstances happen, you know, unfortunately. Yes, Onicon's in Galveston. It's in November, I think like early to mid-November, I believe.
Yeah, so Onicon is the first weekend of November. I think this year it's during Dia de los Muertos.
I think so. I'm trying to remember. Actually, let me look it up. I'll do
I'm actually looking it up right now.
Okay.
So it is Friday, November 11th through the 13th. Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's not good. I think that's the same week. Let me find out something real quick. Because now they got me curious. And since I'm pulling it up, I might as well register for panels after the fucking podcast is over. Oh. Wow. Okay. All right, so check this out.
What's up?
So Anime Texas is the 28th through the 30th of October. And then 2 weeks later, 1 week in between, Onicon. The following weekend, Anime Austin. The following weekend, which is Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, because it's the fourth Thursday of the month. Anime Dallas. And let's find out what Ecchi Expo is.
I think it's like December. I think early December.
Yeah, I think it's the weekend after. Holy shit.
Yeah, so many cons happen at the same time.
Yeah, so that one is there's a week in between. So after Anime Dallas, there's 1 week. So 2 weeks later, 1 week in between, it's Ecchi Expo. And then I think the following week is Anime Frontier.
Mm-hmm.
God, my poor fucking. I have a kid to support. Can't afford that shit. It's too many guys. As much as I would love to go to these cons and host panels and like, I'm not even. If I do go to OniCon, I'm gonna see if I have a friend that's got a room that I can just crash in, or I'm just not getting a hotel because I can't afford that shit. I'm already getting I'm not really room sharing this year for Anime Texas because of reasons that I'm not going to get into. But if you want to come hang out and drink, y'all can. But I'm not sharing the room this year. But Anime Austin and Anime Dallas, I am room sharing. So yeah, whoever wants to go and stay with us, let us know. Etchy Expo as well. I know we definitely have a group that's interested in Etchy Expo. Etchy Expo is also known as SmutCon. SmutCon.
Yeah, it's pretty much like the best way to describe it is like it's not safe for work con. That's the best way to describe it.
It's literally hentai con.
Not safe for con.
It's
NSFW con.
it's drunk and perverts con. Especially since one of the guests is one of the Instagrammers that I follow. So I'm gonna go and like talk to her and be like, "Hey, do you want to come on the show and be a guest and talk about creepers and like how people probably send you dick pics? Because I'm pretty sure that's a fucking thing that happens."
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with hentai con. We didn't say there was nothing wrong with hentai con. We're just saying that's what Etchy Expo is. And we are going. I'm gonna submit to be a guest there because I already submitted panels. Hopefully they approve them, but I won't know. Nice episode content. Hentai con, because you walked right in as we're talking about SmutCon, which we love. I fucking loved it. I got drunk with a bunch of people there, and I don't remember half the evening. Nice, great night. When I can't remember shit, it was a good night. I love SmutCon. It was a great con. I got drunk. Were you there?
No, I didn't go. I would have liked to. I'd like to go up there. That'd be sweet. It sounds like a con like everybody could just be all fun and stuff, but obviously we're gonna do it respectfully. But at the same time, it just to feel like
fuck no! I started blasting booty shaking old school rap and hip hop music. People were twerking, people were dancing, people were shaking. The con staff were like, "Hey man, thanks for helping out, bro." What do you mean? I was just out here to party. People started like getting naked.
Everyone's stripping and all that shit. Pretty much like it's kind of like hero gasm.
yeah. I didn't go to Colossal Con. I went to Delta. I chose the better con. The better con is always the con that I'm at. I want to go to SmutCon. So
to trigger Happy Penguin, did you go to the room party that like the 40 person room party?
That's kind of stupid though. Why would they have 40 people in a small room?
I don't know. That's why I'm curious. Maybe it was by multiple rooms. I don't know.
There's 40 people in my hotel room at Delta makes much more sense.
The one that got shut down? No. Okay.
40 people in my hotel room because Sonic's been to our room. We literally have 3 connecting rooms.
Yeah, you could just walk. It's like walking into like.
It's like the 3 rooms combined it's bigger than some apartments.
Mm-hmm.
Like we can easily accommodate 40 people. Like nothing. That's nothing. Actually, we had so much alcohol left over. I still have 6 bottles from Delta.
When they expire?
They don't. It's alcohol.
Oh, yeah. Duh. How stupid of me. See that? I don't know about alcohol.
Trigger Happy Penguin. Why don't you come drink with Captain Mexico? I almost said King. No longer King. I'm Captain.
Captain King Mexico.
Captain King Mexico. That sounds kind of nice ring to it.
A football playing king in space. What a mustache. My floor was kinky rooms. I had an adventure to the comp floor to find drinking buddies.
Yeah, it's not as I don't know. I don't want to do kinky rooms anymore because like that one year where I walked in on 2 of my friends. So there's this friend of ours. Really, he's popular. He's man pretty. Got a hot girlfriend. He's a photographer. He's a little known. Famous for his cosplays. He's eating his fucking girlfriend's ass in my fucking room. On my bed. Tossing her fucking salad. Going down like it's downtown. He made her holler for $1. I was so fucking pissed. I told everyone at the con. When he came back out of her ass, he had a chocolate mustache. I was so fucking pissed. I'm not gonna confirm or deny any of the names that y'all are posting.
Yeah, we just gotta protect them.
Yeah, we got to protect people. Or the gangbang that happened with one of the staff members from the con, or the concert that happened in the room, or the orgy, the viewing room. Apparently, somebody had a fight club in one of the rooms. I don't know what the fuck that was about. I don't know why the fuck I wasn't invited. I'm pissed, actually. I'm dead ass serious. Like, apparently, there were a couple. Like, somebody went into one of the rooms and they just had fights in them. Sanctioned, agreed, consensual fights. I was like, out of all the things y'all do, out of all the nasty shit y'all do in my rooms, the one thing y'all do that I like, y'all didn't fucking invite me to. Well, the last time we invited you to that shit, you nearly killed the guy and he broke your ribs to get you off. Touche.
I mean, yes.
You make a point, but I'm still mad. Almost as mad as the time that I walked in on two of my friends doing it in my room on a Sunday. On Sunday, it's the Lord's Day. Get the fuck out of my room.
Imagine just Jesus like watching him. Like, yeah, it's okay.
I told you I made Drink Jesus, right?
Yeah.
Did I tell you what he looked like?
No.
He looks just like fucking Jesus.
Okay, so basically,
Like, with no Yeezys,
no
Tims, no
Tim.
Yug, no J's, no Nikes. Motherfucker had sandals.
I mean, yeah, he's Jesus.
He's Jesus. He looked just like plain old Jesus. I'm like, are you drip? I heard you're drip Jesus. Are you drip Jesus? Like, yeah, that's when we had our conversation.
A side note: what's your favorite what's your favorite portrayal of Jesus? Like, for example, like which Jesus is your favorite? The Jesus from like South Park, the Jesus from this show, and all that.
It's great value, Jesus. Oh, by the way, yeah. So did I tell you? I've told everyone about the guy that cried right when they ran the train on that girl.
Yeah.
So trigger happy. So you're new, I think. So there was a guy in love with the girl they ran the train on, and he followed her to our party, and the band had already finished playing. We literally had a legitimate metal band come to our hotel room and do a concert, but they did an acoustic concert so we wouldn't have as much noise.
Mm-hmm.
But it was still pretty fucking loud. Like, you could hear them down the hallway, but the hotel couldn't do shit because it was in the middle of the day. So the girl comes over. They're interested in her. They take her to one of the rooms. They lock the door. The guy is, where'd she go? I'm like, dude, I don't know how to tell you this, but she getting some hot dogs. I love hot dogs. Not that kind of hot dogs. She gets different.
the way he said, I love hot dogs.
He said that, he legitimately said that though. He said, I love hot dogs. Not that kind of hot dog.
Yeah.
She get different flavored hot dogs in her taco.
Yeah.
And then I had to explain it to him. I had to dumb it down for him. He started crying. I love her. I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of my room. You're killing my buzz. Okay. And then here comes the band. Everybody looks upset because a certain someone showed up with his dick out and pants down. And like he went, the first thing he does is go down on the girl after they already started. No. Mm-mm. Running a train on a girl one-on-one, you don't go down on her once they've already started.
That's a big rule.
Mm-hmm. First off, why did you show up with your pants down, sir? You weren't even in the room yet. You were in the hallway with your dick out. You didn't even know she was going to say yes. You literally showed up and said, I know what's going on, and I want in. You sounded like the fucking Terminator. Come with me if you want to. Finish.
I know what you're doing. I want in.
You sound like, what's his face?
No, hold on. Let me do that again. I want to finish. I know what you're doing.
Like, he ruined the train, dude. And everyone was having a hard time keeping this shit up.
So basically he derailed the train.
He did. He really did. That shit crashed and burned. And everyone put their shit back on and left.
Jesus and Attack of the Clones. Yeah, that's a good Jesus.
Jesus and Attack of the Simps. And it was so bad that everyone filed a complaint with me. Hey, man, you need to talk to what's-his-face. He ruined our night. I'm like, what the fuck? Ruined it. Were y'all like having some male bonding in there? I know exactly what was going on. If anything, yuck. Second, don't touch me. Don't shake my hand. And then there was that one. Were you there when that blonde chick, the really attractive like hood girl, like you know who I'm talking about, the blonde white chick, showed
Yeah.
up and she just got naked. Everybody was just like signing her.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
look,
yeah, yeah. I actually remember that.
remember here's the 69mega.com.
Oh, here they are. We made it big, y'all. Are you
Yeah,
proud of
you
us?
know we're doing great.
Doing great. Man.
Oh look, they even put the thirsty emoji, the dehydrated when we sweating. I'm confused. Why is that one like stupid looking?
They're all just multiples, I guess.
Yeah, no, but like one of the emojis just looked like he just like went cockeyed after finishing.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, dog? My dog showed up. First it was my kid, now it's the dog. Look at this guy. I named him Horchata, but everyone else calls him Hero.
That's pretty much the English, the dubbing name.
What's up, buddy?
How many viewers do you have in total?
We
don't know until after we finish the show.
Yeah, unfortunately.
We just know. So right now we have like 12, 13 watching. Because so you're watching from YouTube. So it's gonna only from YouTube we have 5. But on Facebook we have 4 or 5, and then on Twitch we have 3. So you don't see the numbers, but we do. It just depends. We don't know how many people have come in, because every time you go and come back, it'll count it as like one. It's like Matsuri. Like every time you click refresh, that's a different fucking viewer. Damn, that thing is hot. Damn, dude, you stink. What's up, buddy?
He's
Want
just
a snack?
stinky.
Stinky boy. You want a snack? I'll get you a snack after the show. He just wants a. He's probably stressed out because the kids like fucking abuse the shit out of him.
The Mugen train.
I don't want to talk about that shit no more. This shit was gross. Fucking Quebec over there got a blowjob in the corner of the room, thinking that nobody was gonna see him. I'm like, sir, you're not exactly well hidden. You're just in a corner. Secondly, when you got caught, you're trying to shove your shit in your skinny jeans. It's not gonna work. Homeboy felt nasty though. He was part of the train. He did that, and he hooked up with like 2 other people that night. He said he felt so gross. He had to take like a really hot shower the next day. That even I was like, no.
Yeah, that sounds very unsettling.
It is. Can you imagine 4 different people in one night? And one of them is a group effort. Hey, let's go out for a team dinner.
STDs, that's right.
Luckily, nerds are pretty good about that shit. The Delta party next year, though. Yeah, that Delta party next year. We were gonna do that this year, but Colossal Con fucked our plans. So we're doing that this year. This coming year, it is. So we were gonna do Takeover, which is pretty much like, it's a ripoff from NXT Takeover, but it was pretty much us taking over the convention. But since Delta HCon celebrating its 15th Delta, and we are presenting Delta's con owner Sarah with an award, we decided to we're coming up with a name for that. We always give our parties names, and everyone obviously is invited. So we're doing 2 suites, the 2 rooms that connect to each suite, plus the 3 rooms that are next to the suites, so we can avoid the noise complaints. What is the budget? $4,000. What is the alcohol budget? Like $800,000. I will go to Colossal Con if it's not on the same weekend as one of the other cons that I work for. Unfortunately, I do have commitments already. I've already committed to these cons multiple years. No, it's because he's talking to his folks. That's why. Me, go ahead and I don't want anybody here. Well, I don't want to be alone either. But So with that being said, like, what are some cons that y'all would like for us to go to? What are some things that y'all would like us to? What are some cons y'all would like us to see? I don't know about Anime Frontier, but I'm definitely aiming for Anime Austin, Anime Dallas, Anime Texas, Etchy Expo, and IkiCon this year. IkiCon is next year. So for next year, it's UshiCon, Iki, Anime CTX, Anime Austin, San Japan, possibly A-Fest, Anime Houston, Anime Dallas, Anime Austin, Comic Palooza, once again, always every year we do Comic Palooza. It's we have a lot. We have a lot going on, and we're just gonna try to go. Like, I know Zarek in our comment section said that he's been to like 150 something cons. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That's not a lot. It is a lot to a lot of people, but not for us. Like, not at one point. We were going to cons once every 3 fucking weeks. It was so tiring. Like, I was sick of it. You can get sick of conventions. No, because Kamehacon usually falls around the same time as Zelda's birthday, and Zelda's much more important than a Dragon Ball Z convention. Obviously, I love Dragon Ball Z. If you can't fucking tell by my background. What's up, dog? Oh, fine. Go away. Shoot. You're muted, by the way. You're muted.
Yeah, my bad. I was gonna say that like I don't know what their dates are next year, so let me check though.
Yeah, but they're always in April. That's why I can never go.
Right, some of those sometimes it'd be in April, sometimes it'd be like in May. So it's just like I think it just depends. But let me check though, because
Yeah, because this year we went to Chuck E. Cheese's for my kid's birthday. We threw a party for her. It was $400.
God damn, just for Chuck E. Cheese.
Well, it was for her. I got the big package.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they had her name on the screen and everything. Pizza, ice cream. Everybody got ice cream. Everyone got pizza. Everyone souvenir
Okay.
cups. Everyone got tickets. Like, it was. They got unlimited gameplay for like 2 hours. It was fucking cool.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
It was like the ultimate package. I went all out for that little girl. She's my
That's
kid. She's my kid. She earned it by being my offspring. So yeah, I don't know. I doubt it. I really don't. It's really not in the plans. Plus, if I were to go, it would probably just be me and probably Keyblade Sonic. And Keyblade Sonic gets his own hotel for his own personal reasons. I'm not gonna get into that.
Who just hearted Matsuri? Yeah, so yeah, Kamehacon is it's a wait and see. It's let's see who just hearted.
Wait, who just hearted Matsuri?
I have no idea.
What are you talking about?
Is this about the 69 mega? Because it is okay, a little different than.
Oh,
Because if it's that, sure.
that bot has just been that. I don't know, man. How do we ban this? Oh, it's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's a spam thing.
Okay, I'm gonna block him.
For $1,000, they will send one of those electronics to take out someone you need to disappear. Oh, that's smart.
Oh, it's John outside fucking with my internet again. Last year, whenever we talked shit about them, I always had a bad internet signal. You'd be out there fucking with my cables and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. If we go, so it's safe to assume that if I go to Kamehacon, will probably be the only convention I'll never have panels at. And even then, I've already talked to them, and they said they're willing to give me panels. But I don't know. I kind of want to enjoy the con instead of like having to work. But then again, I get really bored. I get real bored real fast. Even a Dragon Ball Z convention can't hold my attention that long. I really don't need a convention to celebrate Dragon Ball. I literally have an entire room filled with it. I actually got a new hoodie. Walmart has a brand new Dragon Ball Z hoodie. No, I'm dead ass serious. When we went to go see Superhero last night, we stopped by Walmart, so I get my fucking mini fridge, and we saw this.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I was at Walmart earlier. Saw that too.
Ashley, definitely going to Compalooza next year. Do you always have panels there? Yeah.
Yeah, I already answered that one.
Purpose of de facto, it's pretty much an absolute yes.
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely our biggest convention of the year. You think this is a game? It's a way of life. By the way, if anybody has any Dragon Ball shit that they're willing to sell to me, let me know. I will buy it from you. Maybe not all at once. Probably have to do payments, but I'll buy it from you. Looking at you, Flaming Forearms.
Do you take food?
I will holler for $1. No, I'm not doing that shit. No, sir. I'm not Quebec. I almost said who he actually was. And I'm not Quaker Oats over there trying to get some, chasing his ex after they dumped him. I'm ugly. I can't get it. How come I can't get a partner? Well, first off, drink some water. Drink some Gatorade. Drink a Coke. Drink some Sprite because you thirsty. Stop following the girl.
Paint yourself yellow and move to Springfield because you're a
Don't claim
simp, son.
dibs on women like your property.
Yeah. Also, if you're gonna do that, you might as well just paint yourself yellow and move to Springfield because you're a simp, son.
It's stupid. I thought you were gonna go with like a minion joke or some shit.
Nah, dude.
You know what? Get yourself some Gatorade because it'll quench your thirst because you straight up dehydrated at this point. With that being said, that's all the time we have for today. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe. But Sonic, you got anything before we wrap it up?
Yeah, I'm just gonna plug in my stuff. Just follow me on YouTube, follow me on Twitter, follow me on TikTok. I'm trying to post more TikTok stuff, and YouTube. I have a new video coming up. I am gonna be talking about the new remaster of Pac-Man World. So anybody ever remember playing that game on the PlayStation? So I got it day one, and so far I'm having a good time with it. So I can't wait to drop the review for you guys.
No, but I remember playing that fucking dyslexic bipolar Pac-Man game on the Sega Genesis, where you got to tell him what to fucking do.
Oh yeah,
the slingshot.
Pac-Man 2, the cartoon.
Yeah, for real, that game sucked.
But if you played the 3D Pac-Man games that came out on the PS2, GameCube, and Xbox, those are great. My favorite was Pac-Man World 2.
I like the new one, the championship one. It's like Pac-Man but on acid.
Yeah, it's an acid trip. But yeah, so expect a review within a few days. So hope you guys subscribe to my channel for that.
Yeah, check out Keyblade Sonic's channel. He is the Texas Gaming Hedgehog. Jace couldn't be here today because he's having technical difficulties because he bought a secondhand computer. Nah, we'll definitely, hopefully, we'll get him back on Monday. So as far as Geeks Forever goes, we're definitely going to do more content for the channel. Definitely not just the weekly podcast anymore. We're probably going to do a brand new shit talking podcast, and I want to do a Dragon Ball and a wrestling podcast, and I want to bring back the fan fiction, but I got to wait until I don't until I figure out, because I got to take care of my kid. Yeah. And obviously most of y'all saw that she is very
active.
She's very active, and she wants to be around me 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
She was in the beginning of the stream. If you didn't see her, if you watch the replay, she's in the beginning of the stream. Yeah, smacking me in the face.
And also, we'd like to do more collabs with other podcast / content creators out there.
There's definitely one. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but there's definitely one that did a panel on mental health at Delta that I'm bringing on the show.
Yeah, that's a good one. Also, our good friends, the Ravens Flock, they're doing great. Follow them too. We just want to give them a shout out. Mm-hmm. They're out there doing their stuff, and we're really happy for them.
Also, check out Absolute Zeros on Sundays from the Zeros to Heroes podcast. I'm on that show occasionally. Mm-hmm. We also remember that video I showed you about the weave, the 12 different types of congoers. I invited them to be on the show, and they're actually going to get back to me with their schedule.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, so
can be
awesome.
Exciting
All right,
fun.
Guys. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Also, follow me on Instagram. Follow our TikTok because I'm actually going to start doing shit. Now that Captain Mexico has debuted and I got the cosplay, I can actually start making videos. It's just that, like I said, I haven't been able to do anything because everything kind of just came crashing down. My friend passing away, me having to go get Zelda based on an emergency because some shit happened, and just a lot of things piling up. Dealing with my mental health. I almost killed myself with energy drinks. Apparently, you're not supposed to have more than 3 a day. I had 6.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Yeah, got caffeine poisoning. I actually had to look that up, and I found out that caffeine poisoning was a real thing.
That is
So
that's something I learned today. Today I learned that caffeine poisoning is a thing.
yeah, because it makes you sick. It's literally poisoning your body. All right, guys. Adios. Peace. Don't do anything. We are the voice of the voiceless. Together we can, and together
We will.
Have a good night.
All right, take care, y'all. Stay safe out there. If you're going to San Japan, be careful and have a good time.
Don't join any nasty trains.